Hey everybody, what's up? This is Matt from AlphaMattFitness.com. I'm just leaving the gym now, making all kinds of gains at the gym after making all kinds of fat gains yesterday on my my cheat day there. Yo, listen. This is this video. I'm gonna hit it hard with you. I'm gonna be truthful with you about a lot of fucking things I'm seeing and shit and the way people behave in life and what they're expecting out of their life. And you know, that is on the topic of the way it's supposed to be. Now, what is that supposed to fucking mean? You know, when you're a kid, you ever grow up and you see all these fucking Disney movies and shit, like Cinderella, and you know, you're a princess, you grow up fucking Prince Charming, you know, and then have a couple kids, a fucking donkey dances around you, fucking butterfly flies around, all of a sudden your fucking life's good and dance off into the sunset. Well, folks, I'm here to let you know that shit ain't true. Life don't work that way. If there's anything I'd like to dispel is some life advice and what I've learned from my experiences in my life. And one of those realities is that life, let me just get you my amount here. Life does not happen the way that we always want it to happen. Shit don't go right. You expect, you know, you go to school, you expect to get an education and a degree, and then you expect, you know, after that you expect to get a good job. You know, and maybe then you expect to meet some woman that you marry and you have 2 kids, fucking a boy and a girl, a big house, fucking picket fence. Now, you know, nothing in life is that way, okay? So, yeah, nothing in life works that way. Not fitness, not life, not relationships, not love. Nothing will happen exactly as you hope or want it to happen. You know, things may happen, you know, in the order in which you want them to happen, but a lot of the times that could be from good fortune, good luck, you know, or just a certain, you know, sequence of events which occur in your life which makes it happen that way. But for 95% of people, that shit don't happen. You know, when I grew up, I thought I was gonna get married and have a family and all, and I did, and I thought I was gonna go off into the sunset and all that shit. That did not happen that way. When I started working out, I thought I was gonna look like Rocky in a year. I thought I was gonna put on 40 pounds of muscle, get ripped in 6 months, add 160 pounds, for example. That didn't happen. I thought I was gonna work out consistently and forever. That sure didn't happen. It's only after that I realized that life does not dish it out the way that you want it to or the way you planned it, because life does not give a fuck about your plans. Bad shit happens to everyone all the fucking time. And if you're going to just, if shit don't go your way, basically is what I'm saying, and you don't know how to handle it, you don't know how to adapt, and you don't know how to learn from that, then you know, you're not gonna get any further in your life. You know, you gotta, if shit happens, you gotta fucking take that as an experience and learn to make that shit better next time, because nothing happens the way that you want it to all the time. There's a lot of people out there that, you know, a lot of people fall victim to it, you know, and you know, I don't want to label any specific demographic group or, you know, group of people, but you know, from my experience, a lot of girls, like younger girls, are fucking terrible for this shit. And you know, I've talked to people about this. They all want to get fucking, and you guys know this, you know, you might hate me, might not like me or not, but a lot of girls want the shit. They want to fucking, they want to go, they want to meet some guy, and this guy's got to be fucking, you know, in their mind, they have this guy, he's 6'2", he's fucking blonde, blue eyes, whatever the fuck, he's got 10-pack abs, he makes 200 grand a year, he's a fucking medical doctor, he's fucking cultured, and he's got taste, musical taste, and you know, taste in fashion, and he, you know, he's understanding and all this other shit. And you know what, you can get some of those attributes, but it's just fucking unrealistic, you know. And you meet the guy, okay, so that's another topic for another day, but you say you meet the guy and you start dating this guy, and then they expect marriage, and then if that guy doesn't the guy doesn't propose to them soon enough, they get pissy, their life they start getting down on themselves, they start having a negative attitude, if they don't get married on time, if they don't have kids on time, if they don't have a house on time, it's like one thing after the next. It's like in their mind they have this mission and this story that has to play out, and it's not just girls, it's guys too, it's all kinds of people, and it's not just relationships, it's everything. It's, you think you're eat healthy and you're gonna go to the gym, and then you're gonna go to the gym and then you're gonna consistently stick to it, and then or you're gonna stick to it for a week or a month, and then after a month you think you're gonna fucking lose 20 pounds, and then after 2 months you think you're gonna have abs, after 3 months you think you're gonna look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's just not realistic. You guys have to frame that your mind, and you have to learn to adapt. Like, life will throw fucking balls of flaming shit at you. Like, it's not even just a ball of shit. It's like a ball of shit that's been rolled in fucking hay and then fucking dipped in kerosene, lit on fucking fire, and then whipped your direction. So you're just getting the fire, the shit, everything at once. It's not like life's gonna throw little cotton balls of candy and little rabbit fucking tails that are edible and fucking full of sugar and wonderful, tastes great, and hand you winning lottery tickets every fucking day. That shit, nothing happens that way, and life does not work that way, because you are not the center of the universe, and the universe does not operate with your interests in mind, which is why you have to operate with your best interests in mind. You have to do what it takes to make things happen for you, and not blame shit for happening. I used to blame all kinds of shit on myself for misfortune. If I did bad in a class in school, I'd blame it for that. If I did poorly in my job, or I didn't understand something, I'd blame the material, I'd blame someone else for it. It was always someone else's fault, the situation's fault, or my circumstance. It's everything but myself. It wasn't until I started realizing that I was the master of my own destiny. Shit was gonna happen. People were gonna be shitty, whether or not they did it intentionally or not, or whether or not you just simply perceived them as being shitty. But the whole point of this is you got to change your perception. When you start lifting, you start changing your body, going through a transformation physically, emotionally, and mentally, around this fitness life, you'll start to see that the work you put in will start paying you back. And ultimately, what happens to you, what happens to your body, is a direct result of what you do. You may not have been born with the greatest genetics. You may not have had the best circumstance or education or upbringing, but you do have control over your body. You do have control over what you eat and what you do. And this goes to everything else. You do have control over how you react to bad situations. You do have ability to not stick to these preconceived notions, like life is going to fall together in an exact specific order. Guys, you got to realize you have to be on your toes. You got to adapt. You got to roll with the punches. You guys ever heard that? Roll with the punches? You think for example, if you're into boxing, you think any fighter goes into the ring with a single game plan? I'm going to throw right hooks, the whole fucking thing, and then dodge left, dodge right, and then I'm going to throw another right hook, and then a left hook, and then, a fucking uppercut, and he's going down. You think any boxer or fighter would go into the ring with that mental attitude? And if they did, do you think they would win? No. Rolling with the punches means that shit's gonna come at you. Left, right, low, up, fucking down. It's gonna fucking fly from the side, the right, which way, different speeds. You don't know. You have to learn to adapt. And that's just like life. That's just like fitness. When your fat starts, when fat loss starts slowing down, or you don't gain the muscle that you want, or you don't get the girl you want, or you get rejected, or you don't get the friends that you want, or the family that aren't there, or whatever. You don't get the things, don't go your way. You have to adapt to succeed, and that's the only way. So if anything, I want to say that you guys gotta all let go, and people gotta let go of the romantic notions of how life should be, and how fitness should be, and how fucking anything should be. This is the universe is fucking random, and like, in my opinion, the universe is random. I don't believe in fate. I believe shit happens, and I believe it's up to you to decide what you take with those things which happen to you, and how you use them to mold your life. If this helps any of you guys, obviously I'd really appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, and share this video. Visit my blog at alphamatfitness.com. I'm also on Instagram, Yeah, I'm just pulling my driver now, folks. But yeah, I really do appreciate the time you guys are taking to watch my videos. Not sure if it's gonna help. I'm just speaking from the heart, and you know, hoping, you know, that maybe my video will reach one person or two people out there, and, you know, change someone's life in a productive way, in a positive way, right? So that's it. Let go of those preconceived notions. Remember that nothing happens perfectly. Nothing's ever happened perfectly for me, and it likely won't happen perfectly for you. If you do, consider yourself extremely lucky in the top 0.001%, 0.00001% chance of everyone that's ever lived a life in this planet, in this universe. So just remember, roll with the punches, adapt, guys. Adapt in fitness, adapt in life, adapt in your careers and your relationships, and you will never feel defeated again. Thank you. All right, so that's it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, said that already, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.